Hey everybody, tonight I'm taking a look at another Kickstarter game I received called Filler. My wife really enjoys a lot of these casual games like a Patchwork or in this case Just Desserts, which is a very similar game. And we like taking these card games and just playing them five, six, seven times. Just something to do for the evening, and it's you don't have to think much about it. There's not a lot of strategy. This one was particularly good. It's interesting because I call it Just Desserts Light. Anybody who's played Just Desserts will understand that in that game you're looking to please the customers that are in line. In this one you're trying to make these recipes. And the recipes will have ingredients at the bottom here that you need to supply with the ingredients you have on your cards. And once you can match it, you will take those into your hand, almost like a bit of a mini deck builder. And then once the card, if you were to take this dessert and have the ingredients for it, then these ingredients would become your new ingredients you add to your hand, so it would increase what you have to buy some more later on. And that's pretty interesting. I like that concept of having multiple uses for the cards. So a player will get 3 starting cards with a picture of the chef on it. And he's a good-looking dude, Eddie. Of course, I trust he's washed his hands. I would enjoy his pastries, I'm sure. And you get a player card with a lot of references on it, which is good. But you can also, in a kind of a little bit of more of a advanced game, you can upgrade him, and you can actually add some rules and get like a special ability with him. So it does have a little more depth than just a quick 30-second game to explain. But it really does take about 30 seconds to explain the game. It's not a difficult game to comprehend, so just about anybody can play it, and the pictures are really nice and a lot easier than a lot of games. You can tell that's Blueberry. There's no doubt about it. A lot of games, sometimes the icons look a lot alike, and it's very hard to distinguish what they do. But you're going to take your cards, you're going to choose one, and these times up in the corner are going to be important because it's going to identify the start player. So you'll take one to secretly put it down, and if your time is earlier than somebody else's when you reveal them, then you get to go first. You get to try to satisfy the recipe needs before someone else, so you get first shot at it. And that's basically the game. You do that, you collect them, and then as you can see, when you do collect these, they'll build up in your hand, but they have these little icons in the corner. There's like money and trophies and these stars, and these are kind of victory points based on how many you get. And some of them will have multiples, like that one has 2 stars on it. And it's very easy to play, a lot of fun. The artwork is really good. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Food Truck Champion, which I also kickstarted a year or two ago. And these are all really fun little games. And if you just don't feel like a big game, which I usually do, I enjoy the bigger games better. These are really fun little games, and if you run across this, you know somebody who you think you might like it, I would highly recommend this one. I like this one a lot. It's Filler.